Good morning. Donnie Thomas back with you again. Beautiful morning here in Jefferson, Georgia, and just finished listening to Mercedes' devotional this morning and her talking about the community. And I've been fortunate enough to be a part of this community and a part of these Bible studies that she was talking about, and it really is a wonderful thing. But I want to talk to you about something totally different today. I want to talk to you about the most important person on earth, me. And before you turn this thing off, try to hang in there with me for a minute. Maybe I can make sense of this. My wife says it all the time about me. What's in my head often gets lost in translation before it comes out of my mouth. So I hope I can make sense of all of this. And what I do mean about that is that we've heard it often said that God would have sent his only son if we were the only person on earth. And my take on that is he did. He sent Jesus just for me and died on the cross, rose just for me. This book was written just for me. And the reason that I say that is that's just how intimate our relationship is with God. Yes, he would have done that for just me, but he didn't. He did it for all of us. You know, John 3:16, we all know the verse. For God so loved the world. Who is the world? The world's me. The world is you. That he gave his one and only son, that whoever, and who is whoever, again, that's me, that's you. So he did all of this just for us. In my last devotion, I talked about abiding with Christ. And that's exactly what that means, is that's how intimate our relationship is with him. So what I really mean by this is this the way I want you to approach your commitment and growing your faith with the Lord. When you go to him, when you read his word, when you pray, approach him as if you're the only person on the earth, because that's the way that he looks at you. He's paying attention to you. You know, oftentimes with their kids or whatever, they'll be trying to get our attention, and maybe they will get our attention, but they're still trying to get our full attention, and we're halfway paying attention. And I can assure you that it's not that way with God. When we go to him, we have his full attention, and he will treat us as if we're the only people on earth. And so it's very important that we do that. It just, it grows us to a level that it's really not understandable in human terms. So, and I'm not sitting here telling you that I'm perfect in doing this, because I'm far, far from it. You know, I do get selfish and I complain and whatever. And when I go to the Lord, oftentimes I'm not going to him in that mindset of that I have his full attention, but I'm just doing it almost out of obligation or whatever. And it's a challenge to myself and a challenge to you as well, that we would to go to him with our full attention. And because what Mercedes was talking about with that community, we got to understand, before there can be a we, there has to be a me. And everything that we do in our relationship with the Lord, it's all individual, it's all personal. So nobody in our family or community can develop this relationship with the Lord for us. Now, the community that we develop because of this, when we come together as like-minded believers, it can have an extreme powerful impact on the world. But before we can ever get to that point, we have to have that one-on-one with Jesus. So that, to me, that is what I'm trying to say this morning. I want you to make sure that you have that one-on-one relationship, that you're fully abiding in Jesus, and that you've trusted him as your Savior. And once we do that, and then we start coming together as a community, the impact can be really something that we can be in awe of, because we don't understand it, because it's a God thing. And and if you wonder about, you say that I go to God and I have his full attention, and well, what about all these other millions of people that are doing the same thing? We have to remember who God is. He's omnipresent. He's everywhere. And, he's all knowing. So it's doesn't matter how many of us are coming to him at the same time. We all individually have his full attention. So when you go to the Lord over these next few weeks, months, years, whatever, go to him with that in your mind, that I'm the only one there, and allow him to speak to you. And then let's just take that out into the world, build our community, and then we will be able to see what God can do. I hope this made sense. I hope it meant something to somebody. I really feel strongly that I was supposed to do it because I've been trying all day to get this thing done, and I've had equipment failure and had interruptions, and I'm fighting a cold and coughing, and so I know it was supposed to be done, and I have a stubborn streak in me, so I was determined I was going to get it done, and just hope that it has some kind of impact on somebody, and that it can change your perspective on how you approach the Lord. So hope everyone has a great day, and be blessed.